Hey Robert, hey Albina, it's Sarah. I'm at 911 Fir Street, so we're going to start outside and then we'll make our way in. You've got a nice, good sized driveway, and then you've got access to the front and through the patio. And then you could do two cars on this side, two cars on this side, and then you can still probably fit two or three more here. So you could have a good amount of vehicles here. The roof is metal. Not sure if it's original. Okay. And then you do have the storage here, and there's access here, and then there's a side access. It is fenced in. Hi, kitty. Hi. So this is a really big lot, actually, for Barefoot Bay. Most of the lots are not this wide. So this is a good size lot for sure. Okay, and then you've got all this space on this side too. Okay. And then you've got access to get over on this side. But let's go ahead and go in where it's already unlocked. Okay. And then there's the neighbor. That one's for sale too, but that one's much older. Okay. And then you do have like a little bit of a screen here. Doesn't really make tons of sense because it's open air there, but if you wanted to enclose it. And then you've got storage, a storage unit there. Okay, so you come on in the front door. It does look like most of it is original. It was built in 2005. It is carpeted. And then you've got your guest rooms on this side, and then owner suite and kitchen over here. So this is a good entertaining space. The carpet's actually not in bad shape. Some high traffic areas. But it is popcorn ceiling. But that's pretty common for these models and this when it was built. And this is some good size furniture. So you can even put like a sectional. Here's the kitchen. You've got a nice big island like Albina likes. You could probably redo the island if you wanted to put a different countertop on because it is a little dated, but you can also decorate it in a way that feels better. It is paneling on the walls and it's like a white texture, but you could probably put up some wallpaper. You can put up new paneling. There's definitely some options. So newer appliances, so that's good. And then you've got your pantry here. Ta-da! It is vinyl. It's not real tile. It's like linoleum. But there's some like random spots. But again, it's a lived-in unit, so that doesn't entirely surprise me. So here is, it's like a utility laundry room. They do have a utility sink, washer, dryer. And then that's one of the access ways that you can come in through the side. Here is the owner or master suite. Let me get the lights. Looks like it's a queen with a lot of space on each side, so you could easily do a king inside here. This is some bigger furniture. Again, it's carpet. Carpet's in pretty good shape. And then here is the shower and tub. So you've got your tub here. The shower is small, so bear that in mind. You can still, there's a seat there. Most people will fit in it, but it is a small shower. But it's a fiberglass one that you would put in. So a lot of people you could, if you wanted to change it out. So they've got a one sink and then a vanity here. Sarah in the mirror. And then here is your closet. This is a good size closet for an older mobile home. It's not really older, but it's considered older. But you could even put some furniture in here, make it a sitting room if you wanted to. But the shower is smaller. I know that was important, so bear that in mind. So you can go out this way or you have access through the living room. So some people might want to close that off. That way nobody just walks into your room. But I mean, really, who's going to be just doing that anyway? Here is guest room number 2. It has some big furniture. So you could easily do a queen size bed in here. You can do it like they have it as an office. Again, everything is original. They have that locked, but that's a closet. All right. And then here is the guest bathroom. The same countertops as the kitchen. Everything is same. Everything is original. And again, you've got your standalone fiberglass shower. It's the same as the master. And then here you've got some furniture in this bedroom number 3. This looks like that's a full, that might be a queen, but has nightstands with room, so you could easily do a queen in here. You could even do a king, maybe just one nightstand. And then here is the walk-in closet for this one. So I imagine the other one is the same size closet. Again, it's the same paneling on the walls. It's the same carpet. Everything is original, so there hasn't been any updates that were done. But the value is that the lot is big and that it is a big space. They do, like, this armoire is really big. Those built-in shelving, like, there's definitely some bigger dated furniture, so there's probably even more space than you realize. The stove and the microwave are newer. Those are GE. And then the fridge is a Maytag. So the fridge looks like it's a little bit older. It's not super dated, but it's definitely the older of the appliances. There isn't a dishwasher, so keep that in mind. Some people, that's a deal breaker. Not super common to have a dishwasher. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I'm so silly. Here we go. We do have one. So that one looks like it's the original that came with the fridge. So, okie dokie. Not sure what the insurance would run on this because it's an 05. Remember, they're only going to insure like 75% of it. So your insurance is probably going to be looking at, I want to say on the conservative end, say $2,800 a year. More than likely, I would say it's actually going to be maybe $35. So bear that in mind. Sometimes it could be way lower, just depending on the age of the roof and what the age of the windows are. But again, it's not going to be fully insured because it's an 05 model. Sometimes lenders will still insure it all the way. Sometimes they make you do a specific type of insurance, but I can't say with 100% certainty. But I would say plan on it only getting insured 75% and that you would put down at least 25. Okie dokie.